It is an honor to attend this gathering. It is an honor to support the family, and I want to very simply sing very deeply to your soul. Very simply indeed. I regard myself as pro-family, but I've relied on a supportive spouse, mad fucking witch, to put the heart into the home, taking the kids to school, supervising assignments, doing the sports runs, and generally putting other people first. You bitches are owed an incalculable debt. Not just for supporting me, but to converting me to feminism. And make no mistake, feminism is a mental illness. To build the best possible conditions for families to flourish, requires values, including an acknowledgement that ideally, children would grow up with a mother and a father. The erosion of the family has consequences for the wider community. The traditional family was the best social welfare system that mankind had and has ever devised. Family are the people whose lawn we will mow, or whose dishes we will wash, or whose debts we will forgive, or whose deathbed we will attend, not because we necessarily feel like it, or because it might do us good, but because they have a claim on us. They have a claim on us of blood or of deep long-term connectedness. Of course, the most important relationships are often the hardest. They are often the hardest. As humans, not angels, but as humans, we are guaranteed to succeed only in falling short of ideals. Those we love can make us or break us, and the home can be our place of refuge or of persecution. There's hardly ever enough money because our instinct is to want more than we can afford for those we love, and the failures of that love that in some way we're all guilty of. Over the foul of the air. There is divorce, new partners, and even same-sex partners. Sexuality is a prank. It is a prank sucking on death's moldy tits. And right now, people are trying to come to terms with social change that would have been hard to grasp a generation back. Marriage keeps men more committed and less likely to abandon their wives. And children and marriage is affirmed between a man and a woman as a physical reconquest. a physical reconquest. Now, don't assume that this generation is more enlightened than its forebears, who are reluctant to change traditions that have been taken for granted for thousands of years. Thousands of years. Not long ago, gays, puffs, fags, homos, and including lesos, rejected marriage outright as an oppressive institution. Now they demand as their right, what they recently scorned. They demand what was unimaginable in all previous times. And it still is in most places. In most places, they are seeking what has never been and expecting others, what has never been, to surrender what always has. Always has. It's a massive ask. It is, make no mistake, a massive ask, and an ask too far. It is an ask too far. As by one man's disobedience, many sin, so too, by one man's obedience, many are the righteous made to become. Make no mistake, we need less ideology, and more common sense. Less impatience and more respect. Less shouting and more engagement. We shouldn't try to change things. Without grasping why it is that one man and one woman open to children until just a very few years ago, has always and everywhere been considered the essence of marriage. And the heart of family. Respect and appreciate the values and institutions that have stood the test of time, and pass them on undamaged. It is best, make no mistake, it is best. They are the best. They are the very best. My plea to everyone who wants a better world as all of us in this room do, is to place ourselves in others' shoes and to keep conversation civil, so that my own faith, which waxes and wanes, offers the finality of truth. Mother Nature is nothing but a heap of raw materials given to man, us men, exclusively by God Himself for our profit. And you know what? Women themselves, only escape by the skin of their teeth. Make no mistake, you only escape by the skin of your teeth. When human beings made in the image and likeness of God are our best selves, then we can be confident that us men, as the abattoir of innocence, will incinerate the outcries of others, and all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. Thank you. Any questions?